All right. Hi, Evelyn Reed.
Hello, Rebecca Monroe.
How's it going?
I'm going well. Do you guys realize how nice Rebecca's hair is? Really? It's so thick and lustrous. I don't understand. Even when it was like hot and disgusting outside, it still looked good.
Really?
I'm extremely envious.
Oh, you are just so sweet.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm just
know.
honest.
Just so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. All right.
Here
Okay,
we go.
so what's going on?
So what's going on, Rebecca?
yeah.
A lot.
Oh my God. Can we start? Can we forget
Sure.
the concerts for a minute?
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of liking what's going. I've been talking about burgers and oysters.
Oh, exactly. You know, and this is one of the reasons I ran out of breath is because the gentleman, the oyster shucking gentleman behind Oysterfest, who's Daniel Notkin.
Yeah.
He's I would say he's pretty much a celebrity here in Montreal.
I don't know who
you
he
don't
is.
know Daniel Notkin. Well,
Who's
hello, Daniel.
Yeah, well, who's Daniel Notkin?
He works at L'Orignal, and he is one of this city's top shuckers.
I'm sorry, I met the top shucker on Friday.
Oh, the gentleman from PEI.
No.
Oh, from Starfish in Toronto?
Chuck Hughes.
Oh, and on topic, he might be there. I know that when I've gone to Oysterfest, he was definitely hanging around. So, if you guys could see the look in Rebecca's eyes. Chuck Hughes.
Chuck
Hughes is.
I hope Chuck Hughes is listening because he. I told him about this show.
Right. Well, I don't know what he has in store in terms of dishes because it's not just oysters at Oysterfest, guys. There's a lot of interesting dishes. Like some of Montreal's best restaurants are going to be there. For example, I got a little bit of a scoop from Daniel.
When is Oysterfest?
First of all, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, and it's in the Pigeonhole parking lot.
With a.
Yeah, nobody knows what that is.
Where is that?
It's the corner of. Hold on a second. I don't think I wrote it down, so don't quote me. But it
Oh.
is. If you go to montreal.about.com, all the information will be there in your Labor Weekend Guide. Which
It's
is
on Notre
coming
Dame.
up. Notre Dame and Saint Jean, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So Notre Dame and Saint Jean, you can't miss it. There's going to be like 2,000 people eating oysters and getting drunk and eating really good food.
$35 to $65.
This is how it works, okay? This is how it works.
Tell me.
There's two options. First of all, you have to buy your ticket in advance and don't wait till the last minute because it will sell out.
Okay.
$35 gets you 2 food tickets, okay? Because what you need to spend $5 per food ticket. In order to have food or drinks or oysters or what have you. If you get the $65 deal, which actually is a better deal, then you get 10 food and drink tickets. Which might be enough for the day, but I would plan on spending a good $100. Look, it's for a good cause. It's for an organization. Did I write it down?
The Open Pier Foundation.
The Open Pier Foundation. They're bent on keeping our waters clean, or at least detoxifying them because they're not in the best shape ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all of the profits go to the Open Pier Foundation. So this is for a good cause. So yeah, it's a little on the pricey side, but you know what? It's really good. It's really fun.
He's going to be there because you've got, especially prepared for the event by some of the city's top restaurants, including L'Orignal. I've been there. I've actually had their oysters.
And what did you think? It's pretty good.
Good.
It's good. It's good.
Taverne Gaspard.
Taverne Gaspard. That's one of the...
I haven't been there, and I have not been to Brit and Chips yet.
Me neither.
No.
Me neither. But of course,
Garde Manger.
Garde Manger. That's right. That's again for people
Chuck
who aren't
Hughes.
aware. Chuck Hughes.
I got my picture taken with him. You can see it on Facebook.
That's right. Because you are also a producer for Tommy Schnurmacher on CJAD, the Tommy Schnurmacher Show. So you had the opportunity to meet him last week.
You know what I said to him? I said, "You're of Scottish background, right?"
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he goes, "No, but wait, let me finish." I go, "You're stop it." I go, "You're of Scottish background, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." You know, how he talks, right? Yeah. And I go, "So am I." And he goes, "I could totally tell. I could totally tell."
What is it? What gives it away?
I think it's because I have a raspy voice like him. I think it's because I'm a bit of a redhead. And I think it's because of the face and the big lips. I think that's really what gives it all away.
You guys have similar noses.
See?
Yeah. Okay.
See?
You might be related.
No.
Well, either way.
No Hughes in my family. There's Flemings. There's Roberts. There's Monroe.
No hues.
No hues.
You never know.
No.
But back to Oysterfest, the wonderful Mr. Notkin, Daniel Notkin, did give me a little bit of a scoop. Unfortunately, I'm missing half of it at home, but I will post it as soon as I post the podcast or the recording of this installment of your weekend guide to Montreal. I'm going to let you know what other interesting dishes he told me about. But what I can tell you right away is one, and now the cat's out of the bag, one of the dishes that's going to be sold is from Le Gros Jambon, and it's going to be fried chicken in a waffle cone. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but put your faith in Le Gros Jambon. It's one of the hottest
I'm going to eat oysters.
Diners. Yes, and there's going to be 14 different kinds. Apparently,
what's the best? I wonder what the best is.
Oh my God, New Zealand. The best oyster I ever had was in Toronto in New Zealand. Sorry.
What was it called? Do you remember what it was called?
It was I don't know. It was New Zealand. It was from New Zealand, and it was in season because you have to be really careful with kiwi oysters because if you don't get them at the right time of the year, they're garbage. But mine tasted like this incredible creamy cucumber. It was really something. I've never had an oyster like that. If you can, guys, if you go to Oysterfest, try to get your hands on some West Coast because
I like the Malapex.
That's East Coast. That's pretty much the most common one you're ever going to find. That Beau Soleil. It's good. It's good. It's very briny, very salty. But West Coast is more creamy, buttery, very fleshy. They're chunkier. Oh, it's delicious.
I had them actually in France in a place where they farm them.
Oh wow!
And it was near Sète, where Georges Brassens from, and they were awesome there too.
Those are probably a little more because I know Scottish oysters are very metallic. They're really strong flavored. I'm wondering if the French ones are like that too. Because when I talk about West Coast, I mean like the Pacific, on the coast of BC. But yeah, so there's going to be 14 different varieties, and I would also recommend you get there as early as possible because when I went, the time I went, I think I got there at 4. The place opened, if I'm not mistaken, at 2. I got there at 4, and they were already out of all of the amazing, most of the amazing varieties, but they still had Malpex. Anyways, so guys, check that out. That's on Sunday. It's all the cool kids are going to be there. All the foodies are going to be there. It's the place to go. But you were also talking about burgers.
Burgers. Who doesn't like a burger?
Exactly. Well, this is going to be a great week for all of the new students from around Canada, around the U.S. and the world, where have you, that are coming to study here in Montreal. Welcome, guys. You're going to love the burgers in the city. We've got a brand new event called Montreal Burger Week.
Yay!
And basically over 30 Montreal restaurants, everything from high-end to, your mom-and-pop diner, are going to be competing for the coveted title of the people's best burger.
Where do you think the best burger is?
I have no clue. Although the Montreal Burger Report's Chris Zeke-Han could probably tell you. But I try to actually kind of stay away from burgers because, I try to, weight issues.
Oh, my God. But this, you should see her. People, if you ever meet Evelyn Reed at some function, because she's at most of them. You'll find her. She's got black hair.
And Spock-like eyebrows.
She has a weight problem.
I like to keep fit, it's important to me. No, I had I had a minor weight problem when I was a kid and a teenager. And ever since I was 19, I decided to change my life. I ended up working out at the Loyola Gym of all places.
Oh,
yeah.
Here.
It was me and the whole Stingers team. It was really weird. There were no women that went there. It was just... Actually, it was weird.
Hot?
I wrote about it. I'm going to publish it soon.
I'd love to read that.
Yeah, it was weird. They were not very welcoming. There was only one guy from the Stingers at the time who was welcoming, who was really nice.
Back to burgers.
So Montreal Burger Week. Anyways, there's going to be, so basically you go to these different restaurants, you try the burgers that are in competition, and you vote. I mean, they've got fish burgers, veggie burgers, there's apparently a hangover burger, and there's also going to be guest judges who they've yet to announce, but I think Chris Zeke-Han is going to be one of them. I'm sure of it because he's like Montreal's burger authority.
I'd like to meet him. I haven't met him.
Really? I don't know either. And yet, everyone knows him. But anyway, so there's going to be a group of guest judges who have yet to be announced. And everyday people get to vote. And then, somebody gets crowned the best burger. And the proceeds go to the Montreal Canadiens Children's Foundation.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. You should, go out and do that and eat a burger.
Yeah, and
vote.
And it's cheap. I mean, participating burgers range from $5 to $15.
Speaking of voting.
Yes.
Speaking of voting, what is this weekend?
What is this weekend? Speaking of voting. Oh, goodness. That's really important. It's time to make sure that you know where your polling station is. And that you make sure, and in fact, today, check and make sure that you're registered to vote. It's really easy. I even posted something on it. Just look up, Google Quebec elections. I should be the first thing you see. My mugshot and a link to information on how to make sure you're registered to vote and how to find your polling station and when to know when to go. Because it's going to be on Tuesday, right after the weekend, that everyone's going to be voting. And this is a really important election. I don't even think we need to specify why. But get out there and seriously, guys, vote.
Vote.
Don't hold back. Don't let other people decide for you.
But what else is going on this weekend? There's three.
There's a
hot,
lot of major
No, well,
things.
there's two hot little festivals.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Experience Montreal this past weekend.
What'd you think?
Well, you know what? I'll be honest. There was a festival going on at Parc Maisonneuve at the same time.
Oh, no kidding.
So it took a chunk of the people away, I believe.
What was the festival about?
And this is their first year. Experience Montreal.
Right.
It's their very first year.
Exactly.
What did I think?
Yeah.
I liked Artist of the Year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. They're great. They're hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed my band.
Ramskong.
My band. They were so awesome.
God, they've been around for like 35 years or something crazy like that.
No.
Or has it been 30 yet?
No, they're not.
Oh,
even
come on!
35.
What are you talking about? They've been around since at least like 1990.
Peter Edwards is the same age as I am.
I know not of your age.
Yes,
I have not asked because I'm polite. But no, I thought like I remember being a little
started
kid.
when he was in his mother's womb.
That's why. Okay, so they were 10 years old playing it for fun, right? Okay, that explains it.
Okay.
So you thought it was not very populated?
Well, you know what? It's their first year, and I think really, I'll be honest. In my opinion, they probably should have made this completely free this time around,
just to get the ball rolling.
But this weekend is going to be hot because we got Parlor.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one hell of a weekend. Yeah, they've got Parlor, not Parlover, as I've been saying for a while.
Parlor.
They've got Duchess Says.
Yeah,
always great live, always a hoot. And on Friday, they're going to be joined by German hardcore headliner Atari Teenage Riot. The only way to describe
the best.
Saturday. Oh my God. Yeah.
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy, guys. Also, I just wanted to put up a quick word for Montreal's Lunice. I really like his electro quirks. He's really good. He's a really good DJ producer. Either way, so admission, yeah, there is still a way to get free tickets, but I couldn't get a straight answer out of the organizers if there still are free tickets available, but there are select businesses that you can go to.
Where you sent me, they had a ton.
They had a ton. Did they?
Yeah.
So I'll have to put a little note and tell people to, go to that business and see if there's anything left there.
She had a ton for that day, and we picked them up just before 3.
I'm not surprised though, because that particular business, it wasn't like a coffee shop or something. It was a place that people wouldn't think to go to.
They were so cool in there.
Oh,
I was really happy. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put up the name of that business. So everybody, valued listeners, take a look at check out montreal.about.com before midnight tonight. I'll put up the secret business where you might be able to get some free tickets for Friday or Saturday. And they've also changed a rule where you don't even have to show up at 3 p.m. You can show up whenever, as long as you've got your free ticket voucher. You can show up whenever. Yeah, they changed the rule like a day ago or 2 days ago.
Well, that's the way that it should be, in my opinion, because that was crazy. We got there at 3 and it was like nobody.
Oh no!
And there was no bands playing. There was nothing to do. It was so hot.
So
you know what? I'm giving them a break because it's the first year, and actually, I think it is going to be a really great fest.
I think so.
You gotta go through all the hiccups and
exactly. First years are always like that.
Tough.
And
but the bands they've got, they had Uncle Bad Touch.
Yeah, which is great
too.
Yeah.
And Montreal World Film Festival though.
Yeah, that's going to be happening now through Monday. I just wanted to plug once again Tall as the Baobab Tree, which in French is Grand comme le Baobab. I had a chance.
I went to see it yesterday.
What did you think?
Were
you crying too?
The director hugged me.
Were you crying too?
Like, the director gave me a hug.
Oh, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
I really liked my interview with him. I interviewed him actually about it. This movie is about forced child marriage. It takes place in a small town in Senegal. I can't even pronounce it properly. It's written down on montreal.about.com. And it's a group it's the Fulani tribe. They, for generations, they have been marrying off their daughters between the ages as young as 8 years old. And I mean, for us, it's really easy to be there. And how could you? But you really, this is
the
why
culture.
That's why this film is so good.
Yeah,
because it really gives you an opportunity. Give them a voice. Just see where they're coming from, because they don't live with the same luxuries that we have. They don't even have running water. They don't have electricity. And this is the first generation. The two girls who are real life sisters in real life. These are all real people, everyday people from this small village who are in this film. And anyways, you've got to check this out and just see what it's all about, what child marriage is from the point of view of a small town. It's really something. And you'll have to take a look again at montreal.about.com to see when it's going to be airing. I think there's only 2 more dates at the Montreal World Film Festival to catch it. So
yeah.
I would be, otherwise,
but there's great movies. Like there's tons of great movies, and prices are good.
$10 per screening.
Yeah, and I mean, you get to there's usually a short film.
Yeah,
that precedes it.
That's right.
Precedes the headlining film, and it's great. Yesterday there was a Q&A. It was fun.
It's really interactive. You really get involved. And you wouldn't think it from the outside. You're thinking, well, what's this? Who cares? No, just give it a chance. Give it a chance. And I would say try Tall as a Baobab Tree. Just give that, if you've never been before, it's a good bet. Trust me on that. Okay, so that's happening.
And concerts.
Oh, we got a lot of that going on. Let's see.
Seb Black.
Seb Black. He's a Montreal-based singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. And he's categorized under the folk rock moniker, but I don't know. Like I wouldn't really call it that completely. I find it's got a little bit of ska and a little bit of blues, but it's like melancholic and downerish kind of ska, which is actually kind of nice sounding. So he's playing on Thursday at Divan Orange. Check him out. Seb Black is playing with Chloe and the Dimples. Thursday, we've also got Maya Jane Coles. Now, this young lady really impresses me. She's an East Londoner. She just appeared out of not out of nowhere. I think she's been doing mixes since like 2008, 2009. But something happened in 2011, and all of a sudden, she's being named Best Producer at the DJ Mag Awards. She was coined the top DJ pick to watch in 2012 by Time Out London. The BBC nominated her for Essential Mix of the Year in 2011. She was voted Best Newcomer at the Ibiza DJ Awards in 2011. She came 9th place in Resident Advisor's annual DJ ranking, and she won Best House Garage Deep House Track at the Miami Winter Music Conference.
Jeez.
I mean, no, she and the list just goes on. I mean, she's just winning. This girl is amazing, and you don't see a lot of women DJs at all.
No, you don't.
Or producers. But this young woman, keep an eye out for her. She is fantastic. She's got a really beautiful house, deep house feel to all of her songs, and she's a workaholic. She's constantly putting stuff on YouTube. Check her out. That's at the Société des Arts et Technologies, if I'm not mistaken, and that's on Thursday. On Friday, Roxette.
Hefty price for Roxette.
Yeah. Between 60
80s band. No new music.
No, they released their 9th studio album last March.
Yeah, but nobody listens.
I know. Well, it's called Traveling Songs from Studio Stages, Hotel Rooms, and Other Strange Places. And
yeah, these Bell Center hefty prices.
Well, if you're into it, you're into it. What can I say? You love Roxette, you love them. Next Friday is... Remember me, Mom, and Morgenthaler's first lady?
Yes.
King Bingham.
Yeah, this is cool.
They're very cool. And have you heard her music? I believe it came out in May. It's like she's solo now, and it's really nice pop. It like from one moment it sounds Brit poppy, the next moment it's like French pop. Yeah. It's really good. It's actually got a lot of potential. So that's
at Divan Orange
on Friday. Kim Bingham, very nice. Saturday. The Cult.
Yeah, see, they did something right here. The Cult at Metropolis. Yes, that's going to be an awesome show.
Instead of L'Olympia, yeah.
Well, Bell Center even. I mean...
Oh, dear, they tried the Bell Center.
Well, no, I don't know if they tried it, but, like, why would you they put Dead Can Dance in the Bell Center.
I thought it worked.
No, it would have been so good at Metropolis. They didn't even pack. They didn't even have... It looked empty, and for a band, that makes the band feel down, man. You got to make sure that you put them in a venue where you're going to pack it full, and they would have packed Metropolis full, and the band would have been on for a lot longer than they did play.
Yet Dead Can Dance, 3 encores. Dead Can Dance, they were astounded by the reaction of the crowd.
The amount of music that they had, They could have gone on for 3 hours easy.
Oh my God, that would have been something.
So anyway, the Cult at Metropolis.
Absolutely. And they just released a new album called Choice of Weapon.
$50 for the Cult. See, that's decent.
Yeah, but tack on the box office charge. But so they've got a new album that's already out, Choice of Weapon. I heard the tune Lucifer.
Yeah.
It's pretty standard.
I have it.
It's decent.
Oh, I might play it.
Does the job.
Yeah.
And Monday we've got The Offspring, one of Orange County's original punk rockers. I didn't even realize they'd been around since '84.
It's one of those bands.
Weird, huh?
The songs change on the album and you just miss it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not an Offspring fan.
No, I'm not a huge fan. But I know we've got to wrap things up, but I just wanted to mention to people because I know that some people are depressed that it's the end of summer and we can't even go to the beach anymore. Everything's closed. Not true. There is a beach that is open throughout Labor Day weekend. Cap Saint-Jacques. Cap Saint-Jacques is open. Bois de l'Île Bizarre, their beach is closed. You could technically go swim in there, but I would recommend you don't. They did a water quality test on August 12th, and it failed miserably. So Cap Saint-Jacques is your one and only beach option in Montreal this Labor Day weekend. Take advantage.
Thank you, Evelyn Reed.
Well, thank you, Rebecca
Thank
Monroe.
You. Beaches. You got to get a car to go to that one.
I know.
But thank you. Montreal.about.com. You'll get more information, how much it costs, where you got to go, maps, and all the good stuff.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, what I told you today.
So
there's a lot more, guys.
Burgers and oysters is my thing right now. So.
I think Chuck Hughes is your thing right now.
Oh, my God. Anyway, I think he's just about every woman's thing right now. Honest to God, he was in studio and the girls were all like,
they're all swooning.
Oh, Chuck.
Yeah, he's been in a serious relationship for many years. I think he even bought a home with his lovely lady, his lady love.
Who is this lady love?
This lady love, I'm not sure, but I believe she's lovely and tall and has very dark brown hair.
He didn't seem to have a girlfriend when I talked to him.
I could be wrong. I don't know. You'd be surprised about all the gossip I know, but that I keep to myself.
Anyway, that's it for this week's Montreal.about.com moment with Evelyn Reed. All right, we're going to go, and I'm going to come back with... What am I going to play? I think I'm going to play... Oh, no, you know what I'm coming back with? Free download of the week. That's what I'm coming back with. So stay tuned. You're listening to Rebecca Monroe here on the Commonwealth Conundrum Show.
Seamless Radio.
On AM 1690 CJLO.
Pat Dynamite and Mikey B. Rishwain's Judy on the Rocks will kick the school year off with a night hosted by your favorite campus underground music station, CJLO 1690 AM. Thursday, August 30th, come hear CJLO DJs Stephanie Pastel, DJ Dirty Dennis, Lady Oracle, and Sugarface Nene spin music that will get you out of your seat and onto the dance floor. The party starts at 10 p.m. at Salon Officiel, 351 Roy East. Welcome back.